freedom from fear, a sacred return to courage. You were not born afraid. Fear came later. Taught in glances, shaped in silences, passed down in the form of caution misnamed as wisdom. Over time, you began to listen, and then to believe. You learned to pause, not just in danger, but in possibility. You waited for signs, for certainty, for permission, but it never came, because it was never supposed to. This series begins at the moment you grow tired of waiting. Freedom from fear is not a call to recklessness. It's not about silencing fear or pretending it doesn't exist. It's about choosing not to follow it. 10 stories, 10 philosophies, 10 ways to meet the hesitation inside you and say, I see you, but I'm walking anyway. You'll walk with voices older than your fear. Stoicism, Taoism, Buddhism, Zen. You'll hear truths that don't demand perfection, but invite presence. You'll learn that courage isn't a feeling. It's a decision made in spite of one. In these stories, you'll recognize yourself. The one who's been shrinking, the one who's been planning instead of living, the one who's been waiting for the fear to go away instead of learning how to move with it. And in that recognition, something new will rise. You'll face the questions you've tried to bury. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I never start? And instead of answers, you'll find mirrors. Because answers aren't what we're missing. Conviction is dot. Freedom from fear is not about becoming fearless. It's about becoming unruled. And that begins not with force, but with honesty. So begin here now, as you are. You don't need to feel ready. You only need to remember this. Every step you take beyond fear is a return to the self you were before the world convinced you to be small. You weren't born afraid. Fear was learned. Taught in silence, disguised as caution, repeated until you called it truth. But deep down, something still remembers the self who acted without hesitation. This series is a return to that memory, not to destroy fear, but to walk through it. With 10 stories, 10 ancient principles, and one goal: to remind you that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the choice to move anyway. If you find value in the reflections addressed in the series, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss anything. There are many more videos to come. Begin here now. The return begins with you.